Meeple Village. Today we're playing Star Wars Imperial Assault. That's right, we're doing Imperial Assault again because I had a viewer that asked me to do more. This time around we're going back, and we're going back not to the same place, but we're going to Hoth. So join me at the table and let's play Star Wars Imperial Assault. Alright, so as his bonus, the first Imperial attack gains +1 surge. Alright, let's see. Order. The repulsor tank attacks the closest healthy rebel. Well, I'm glad the rebels are far, far, far away. I don't even think he has line of sight to any of them. So we move to the next one. Move 2 to attack the closest rebel. Yeah, again, I don't know that he can do that. But we'll have him move 2. And who can he see? He can't see anybody. But he tried. And then move forward towards the repulsor. Okay, so that takes an extra move. So 1, 2. So he's as close as he can be to the repulsor now. And he will recover. He has the cower ability. If adjacent to another Imperial figure, which he is, he will recover 2 damage. But he hasn't been hurt yet. So that's it for him. Finish him. So I guess it was a good idea to move everyone out. Of course, we need to be by these turrets to cause some damage, and we left the crate behind. But maybe we'll be back. maybe we'll be back later. We have taken a little bit of damage, but not terrible, not yet. All right, so now either the rebels or this girl can go, and I guess we'll have the girl go. She's gotta hurt these people. Let's see. If she strains herself twice, she cannot strain herself twice because she's almost up. She has 3 out of her 4 strain that she can take max, and she needs 2 to move. And this guy is not hurt, and this guy is hurt 1. I don't know how she can make it to hurt both because she's melee. She's gonna either have to move or pull them. I think because of the crate and because of the terminal, we either want the crate or the terminal. Probably the terminal. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move him, and once he's near, I can actually. And actually, I've been forgetting. If you're not adjust into any hostile figures, I wonder how many of these I could have recovered and I didn't. Well, I'm not gonna go back now and change it. Hopefully, I remember. So I'll get the weak one first. I need to do, let's say, 3 more damage to him. If I manage, I can maybe use the terminal to pull that thing, push that thing. I kind of need to do that and get it over here. I'm sure if I defeat all these Imperials, more are just going to show up. So at least I'll defeat 1. So we'll use her. She has to get strained for that. She's going to need to rest at some point. Choose a small figure within 3 spaces. Oh, I have to have line of sight, and I don't have line of sight. So you know what? Yeah, I don't have line of sight to that one because in this terrain, this impassable terrain is blocking line of sight. Do I have line of sight to this one? Ah, yes, I have line of sight to this one. So I can do that. I wish I had reach. I want to be able to use, you know what? I can let them come to me, but they always reposition themselves, and that's the thing. They always move back, the cowards that they are. If I move here, I can attack them. Because here I could pick up the crate and do the terminal. I guess we'll strain. We'll have to do it that way. We'll strain and pull this guy over so that we can attack him. Now we're attacking with the weak, unfortunately. Our weak attack, oh, it's a green die. But so I don't know that we're going to be able to kill it. Okay, I have the range. He's blocking 2. I have a surge, and I have 1 damage. So yeah, all I'm doing is 1 damage and pierce 1 or another damage. So 2 damage total. So I wasn't able to get rid of him, and now I don't know if I want to. You know what? I think I'm gonna kill him. I think I'm gonna use my next turn to do my special action where I can replace the yellow with a red and just get him out of here. Alright, so see, that's how it's done. So he blocks that, but he still has 3 incoming, so at least he'll be 1 less attacking me, and I'll just use this turn like that, and then next time I can start moving the... Now at least this thing is so far from us that it's it's gonna have to start moving towards us if it wants to do anything to us. And with that, we have finished. So then the rebel guys, actually they can come and help. How much do they move? So they have a speed of 4. So I have this guy move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here, he does have line of sight to that guy. So yeah, help out. Okay, so, and he is 1, 2, 3. So he is within 3 spaces, so I can replace a blue die with a red. So red and Christmas colors. I'm rolling Christmas colors. Okay, so, again with the lack of range. But I can use my search for +2 accuracy, and I can use a search for 1 damage. So I have 2 accuracy here, plus the 1 is 3, so all I need, and then this blocks 1, but I'm inflicting +1 damage, so it's 2 damage. So I didn't kill it. It still has 1 HP left. And he moved, whoops, he tumbled down. He moved and he attacked, so he's done. And this guy is too far. I don't think he can make it in time to help. But he'll move twice. He's got a speed of 4. 1, 2, maybe face where you're going. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So at least I'm creating some kind of blockade here. Protecting Fen, I guess. Alright, and that's it for the rebels. So the turrets get recharged, ready to fire it again. However, there's no one around to fire them anymore. In round 3. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not worried about these guys. I'm more worried about the snowtrooper because he's closer. So I'm thinking if I can take him out, then this girl can get to work. So I'm gonna have the rebels get going with that. And they're both in line of sight. One of them should be able to get them. And then, because I believe this has to be done by a rebel. Let's check. A hero, that's right. So the rebels cannot interact with that. Can the rebels interact with this? A hero. So see, I need these rebels killing things because they can't interact with anything. Can they do this? A hero. So it's always a hero. Never mind then. Alright guys, so you're on killing duty. And also I want to keep them safe as much as I probably can. But for now, let's have this guy shoot. He's 3 away, so he gets to replace and roll Christmas colors. Alright, and that's 1 block. I do get the range with that, +2 accuracy, and I still have 3 damage. I think that kills him. So yeah, this guy is toast. This guy did it, so let's tell the app that I've defeated it. Good. And this guy can move. With all these walls, I mean, they can come and try and help me here. I don't want to send them out to the fray. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 stand behind this wall, but that they can trace line of sight. So I don't want to leave him unprotected. So I'm just gonna move him here. It's here, I guess, and this guy here. So that we're getting closer to him. He can actually move twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. But from here, he can't see him. I'm gonna wait until he comes a little closer to us. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. See how that goes. Hopefully we don't get any more rebels. Okay, the big guy. +1 damage. Alright, so attack 2 different rebels. Target the healthy rebel adjacent to the most other rebels. And again, we're not adjacent to any rebels. And from here, line of sight is going to be really tough with this thing blocking and this wall right here. So I don't think we can do that. So move forward to attack the healthy rebel adjacent to the most other rebels. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He can't see. So we'll do the double one. Move 8 towards the closest rebel. Okay, the closest rebel. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And whoopsie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're the same, but this is tough terrain. So I would think that he will go that way, which is not the way we want him to go. So Fen, you should have moved over here with us. But I didn't think this was going to happen. So yeah, he's gonna move up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's like right here with Fen. However, that's all he's gonna do because that took 2 actions. So Fen better run for his life and fast. And with that, he's finished. So, okay. I know that if I use the terminal, I can move him, but I'm not going to be able to move him much. And now, what in the world? What do we do here? Oh, Fen. Well, I think what Fen's going to do then is come back down, because that way this thing will move back down. Yeah, it's the only way. We need this tank to move back down here. Alright, so Finn moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll pick up the crate on the way there. And that's Finn's activation. But however, I shouldn't do that now. I can do that later. Because, yeah, but I need this guy to move. But see, this guy will go after Finn instead of going after the rebels. But I gotta try. I gotta put the rebels closer to them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, line of sight. Yes. It's going to be a tough shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 4 away. But I got to try. Got to try to bring that guy down. And also I need to move my forces down here. So my rebels, he's not 3 spaces away. So he's just rolling regular. And this guy defends with the white. So let's see how much damage they can do. Okay, so we got 6, so we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have enough range. And this guy's blocking 1 damage, but I got 1, 2, and I can use my other surge as a 3. And that's all we need. He has 3 HP, so he is done. Actually, he's not done because this guy actually has 4 HP. He has plus 1 HP. I'm glad that the app reminds me that. So he is 3 out of the 4 total that we need. So that was one of our rebel troopers. Now this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think from here he cannot see him from here. So he's gonna have to wait. But at least we have 2 rebels down there, and he can move again. Oh, you know what? Oh, he can't pick that up. I was gonna say, can he interact with these things? Not that we need to interact now. A hero, so no. All right, so he's just gonna patiently wait. 1, 2, 3. Let's put him here 4, so that he's because I'm guessing this guy's gonna move. It'll be my guess. Yeah, forgot to move him. So now, why? What happened? Is it my turn again? It cannot be. Did I move these guys and they were already done? And I have to undo all that I've done? I believe so. I think I cheated. So, okay, fine. This guy was here. Sorry about that. And this guy is healthy. So, alright, so then let's, I guess let's move Finn. Because why? Yeah, let's move Finn. Yeah, I'm gonna move him to help me with the terminal, because I think the more we get here, the more we're gonna move this machine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're next to the terminal. I can't use it right now, but at least he's there. And Fenn's finished, and the rebels didn't do anything. The troopers didn't do anything. All right, now we're done. All right, so this guy, the first Imperial attack gains +1 search. Order. The tank attacks Fen. Thank God he moved away, because the tank cannot see Fen. Move 2 to attack the closest rebel. Okay, so I guess we're moving this way. 1, and he can't enter that because it takes 1 extra movement, and he's only have 1 left. So he's gonna have to stand there. Can he see him from there? From here, yes, but from here he cannot see the other corner. So no, not even the further corner. So he has no line of sight, unfortunately. And then move 4 towards the repulsor. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. There he is. He's moving closer to that. And with that, he is finished. And he will recover, but he has no damage yet. Okay, so now the only one I can use is my girl. So she's going to interact with the terminal. So let's click on it here on the app. Here we're going to interact with the terminal to fire the tow cable. There we go. Alright, so I need to aim, like I figured, the eye. And her eye is down here, so she's rolling 2 green, and we're counting the surges. Okay, and we get, 2 surges. Not bad, not great, but not bad, but I don't think we could have gotten much better. Alright, the tow cable impacts the side of the tank with a magnetic thunk, bringing the vehicle to a lurching stop. The tank tries to break free, but the crashed speeder holds steady. Eventually, the driver throttles down to keep from burning out the engine. Okay, so the driver is still there, but he lets go of the gas. A hero can interact with this terminal to push the tank. Wasn't that what we just did? Do we have to do it again? Guess we have to do it again. Alright, I was going to rest, because I am, well, I guess, yeah, I'm going to take time to rest and get rid of all this. And just end my because I would love to have extra strain. So I'm ending the activation. Yeah. And then it's our turn and our turn only. So the troopers can't go, but Fen or her can go. So I guess we'll have her pick up the crate and do the terminal, and then Fen can do the terminal as well. So she'll pick up the crate. Okay, so draw 1 supply card, you gain 1 med pack, you gain 25 credits, and here's a supply card. We get emergency med pack. Discard this card after you rest. You or an adjacent friendly figure recovers 5. So now you give me this. I just rested. Right, so I'll use it the next time I rest. But at least we got that out of the way. So I don't want to leave the crates behind if I don't have to. And then for her second action, she will go ahead and interact. Let's see. You attempt to use the tow cable to reposition the tank. Test mechanics, probably? Something to do with the wrench. Her wrench is really bad. It's a blue and a yellow. Yeah, right there. Wish it was a strength test, but I guess we're not pulling the thing ourselves. Okay, so we get 1 surge. Push the repulsor tank 1 space. In addition, you may rotate it once before or after this push. Okay, so we can move it 1 space and rotate it 1 space. So we'll move it 1 and then we'll rotate it. When we rotate it, we have to have, it needs to be in half the spaces where it was already. So I'm gonna rotate it like that. That way maybe we can start coming down, or at least it has to start coming down. Okay, and that's it for her. But then we'll have Fen do it as well. And he's going to interact. Okay, and he's going to test the same thing. For Fen, it's down here is blue and green. Okay, and Fen gets 1 surge. So we know it's going to be like move it once and you can rotate it, but let's see. Let's put it in here. Yeah, move the tank 1 space. In addition, you may rotate it. I'm just going to move it 1 space down here. Okay. And we can rotate it. Let's rotate it this way. Why not? It's coming closer to where we need it to be. Okay, so we can do it again. I'm just afraid, like, what do we do with this guy? Do we move him out of the way? Because if we're only going to move him once, he's going to be in the way. So maybe we'll get better at it. Let's try. Maybe we can, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to figure it out. First, let's test. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because we got 0. Rotate the repulsor tank or push it 1 space. Oh, it's the same as failing. Okay. Well, I would guess that if we push it, this thing needs to get out of the way. I could be wrong, but that would make sense in my head. So we'll do it like that. And with that, Fenn's finished. Not Finn. Finn is from actual movies. This guy is Fenn's Named after Finn, maybe. I don't know. All right, more, but oh, great. More patrolling Imperials join the fight. Just what we needed. All right, so stormtroopers. So they are right here. Yeah, right next to our friends. And let's make them the purple since he's got the purple. Okay, minor peril. Even with the physical activity of combat, the freezing weather takes its toll on you. Each hero rolls 1 blue die for each of his or her activation portraits and suffer damage equal to the damage results. Okay, so since they both have 2 activation portraits, they are both rolling 2 and taking a ton of damage. Let me do it first. Okay, so 1 damage for Fen. It's on the left. It's up to 5 damage. And 1 damage for the girl as well. They like to keep their damage up to speed with each other. So now they can use med packs and they would heal. So I gotta keep that in mind when I rest. Because you heal 5 when you use a med pack. Okay, continue. Round 4. Okay, so again, I'm gonna have the rebels on cleanup and the other people on pushing or pulling this thing. So first him. 1, 2, 3. He's 3 away. So let's do it. Because he's 3 away, he gets to switch a blue. So his red, yeah, Christmas colors. I remember. And the stormtroopers defend with black. Okay, so I have the range. And I did a lot of damage. I think one of them, this one is done. Too bad I don't have the blast ability. Okay, and that was 1. So let's hit another stormtrooper. I guess I can hit this guy. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. Can I see him though? I'm gonna go for this one, but I know for sure I can see him. Okay, so I have the range, and then I have 2 damage, and I also have, that's it. That's all I have, because this guy blocks the, what do you call it? The search. So 2 damage. And that's it for that guy. And then this one, I guess he'll have to walk. 1, 2. That way he'll be 3 away. So he's rolling the same thing. Alright, and we got the range. He turns off one of my surges, but it's 4 damage, so more than enough. Should probably have gone after the healthy one, but we didn't know we were going to roll so well. So that's it for the rebels, and they're done. They cannot do. Hopefully I remember not to start them up again. And good that the stormtroopers are next, because there's only 1 left. Move 3 to attack. Okay, so he doesn't even need to move because he's rear. What's the bonus? After this group's activation, reinforce 1 defeated figure from this group as close as possible to another figure in this group. So 1 more coming. Okay, and he's attacking me with blue and green. I'm defending with black. He's got the range because he's next to me. I'm blocking 2, but he does have a surge. And let's see what his surge priority is. 1 damage because the accuracy he's got. So 1 more damage to our girl. And then he's going to move 2 to reposition 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And we get a friend. Let's bring the purple friend. Okay. Finish. And should we put someone else in cleanup duty? I want to make sure I move this thing a little bit. You know what? I think Fen is going to use his attack because he has that blast ability. You definitely see this guy. Just to remind you, the Havoc shot, because I haven't used it yet. Use while attacking with a ranged weapon. This attack gains blast 1. So I will use an attack. I will get a strain. And we're going to gain blast 1. We roll with these 2. Okay, so we have the range. He blocks 1. We have 2, plus we can have 1 more with our surge, so that's 3, which kills the stormtrooper. We'll kill this one. And then because of the blast, because we did wound the stormtrooper, we will do 1 damage to the guy that's standing. And now I wonder if I should use the towing thing or if I should go after the, just hurt the stormtrooper one last time. I don't need the blast anymore. I say we get the stormtrooper and let Shyla deal with the terminal, because she seems to get better results. Okay, so I have the range, because I am 2 away. He blocks 1. I have 1 plus another 1 because of my surge. So yeah, that's 3 damage. So we'll get rid of that guy. And one good thing about that is that they won't get to reinforce the party anymore, because now they're all gone. Only if more stormtroopers come, a new party forms. Okay, so with that he's done. Thank you, Fen. Okay, the repulsor tank, of course. Okay, so we will gain 1 plus 1 damage, and now he can see something. Attack 2 different rebels. Target the healthy rebel adjacent to the most other rebels. So this one is adjacent to the most other rebels. This one is adjacent to 2. And this one is adjacent to 2. So he wants to attack Fen. Can he see Fen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see through opposing figures? I don't think so. So he would attack this guy because he's the one he sees. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. So blue, red, yellow. Blue, red, yellow. He's at a range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, he doesn't get the range, but he has surges. Does that help him? The surge will only give him, well, he has +2 accuracy without the surge. But then 2 plus 3 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. So I don't think he makes it. He's 1 short. He's 1 short. Okay. So we move on. He did that though, so he cannot attack again. So bombard. Oh great. The healthy hero that has suffered the least damage rolls 1 red die. The hero suffers damage equal to the damage result. The healthy hero. So I guess that's Fen. He is the healthy hero, has suffered the least amount of damage. So he's rolling a red. And he suffers 2 damage. So, okay. He's no longer the healthiest hero. Okay, and that's it for the tank though. Finally. Okay, so Rebels went, Fen went, so it's definitely her turn. So let's use this thing and try to move the tank over to us. Okay, so we're rolling 2 greens. Alright, and we get 2 successes, so let's see what that does. Push the tank up to 2 spaces. In addition, I can rotate it. Okay, so 1, 2. So I kind of wanna, I'm not sure if I can, I think I need to move him 1 more. And I don't know if I can place him here on the walls, but I mean, this is just such tiny room, tiny, and I can rotate him. But I think I need to move him 1 and then rotate him so he can be right on top of these things. Did I do this right? Did I mess it up? 1, 2. Yeah, I think I did it right. I'm not sure about the whole wall situation going on. Too many rules in this game too. And she can do it again, so let's see if she can. I just need to move it 1 more. 1 surge at least. Okay, we got 2 surges. Okay. Oh, by the way, gotta do this thing again. Interact. Okay. Okay, so 2 spaces. Fine, we'll do 2 spaces and then we'll rotate it like so. And we made it somehow. We might even have been cheating with moving him over the walls, but most of the spaces were okay. Okay, so that ends her activation. She used that twice. So here we go. Okay, order. Oh great! So the tank attacks Fen, but it can't see Fen because of this. Oh, actually, and no, I don't think he can see Fen. So I would then attack this poor guy, and now the range is good. So let's see. Okay, well he does have the range because that's 5, but I did block 2 damage, so I only get hurt 2. So he's not dead yet. So we'll just mark it here. And that was just the first one. And it wasn't an attack, although, oh, because this is this guy. It's not the tank. It's the, okay. And then he moves 2 to attack the closest rebel, but he can't attack. No one, you know, he can't see through. Can he see through friendly figures? Okay, so I checked to make sure, and no. Figures block line of sight, so he cannot see anybody because this thing is blocking everything. So, so we're done because we did the order and we did the other ones. So, okay. And here we go. So now either Fen or this lady have to come and interact with that. Fen is closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can both make it actually. So I'm gonna leave her here because she's been dealing with the machine better. And move Fen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they said to, I wish I could get the crate, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Let's interact here. A pile of boulders sits precariously beside a crevice, posing a danger to those who pass below. It'll take some muscle, but you could start an avalanche to crush anything unlucky enough to be caught in its way. Should have thought of that. Take some muscle. She's better. Spaces containing neutral mission tokens are blocking terrain. While the repulsor tank occupies 1 or more spaces with a rebel mission token, a hero in a highlighted space can interact to attempt to start a landslide. So we're going to interact. Okay, you attempt to start a landslide. Test strength. After rolling, you may discard 1 explosive supply card to add 2 results, 2 successes to the test result. I don't have explosive. I have a medical consumable. All right, but we're gonna go ahead. We have strength. We're rolling blue and green. I wonder if I should take this consumable. Because if I do, I'll be focused and I can roll another green. So, and that doesn't take an action. Discard this card during your activation to choose yourself or an adjacent friendly figure. The chosen figure recovers 3 strain and becomes focused. So I know I've only suffered 2 strain, but because I want this focus, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna discard this, just so that I am focused, and I'm gonna lose it after this. But if I remember correctly, focus also helps you with skill tests. It is again beneficial when you declare an attack or attribute test. So that's what we're doing right now. Add 1 green die to the dice pool. We want this landslide, so let's roll an extra one. Okay, and I guess it paid off to use the green because the blue didn't help us. But we have 2 surges, 2 successes. And of course, we are no longer focused, so we have to get rid of our focus token. Let's see what we do with 2. You strain and struggle against the lowest boulders, hoping to start the slide, but they won't budge. Perhaps some explosives will help loosen up the rocks. Okay, well, that was that. And that's the end of Fen's activation, so we'll end it. But Vera, I mean, yeah, Shyla Vera, she can come. 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's still adjacent to that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe she can help. Her strength is definitely better. So yeah, same thing. Interact. We know that her strength is a little better. She is rolling her strength 2 blues and 1 green. I'm guessing that this crate has the explosives that I need. That's why it's different in color. It's yellow instead of just plain. But she can't get to it because Fenn's in the way. So we'll just roll and see what happens. Okay, so the blue gave her 2. So same as Fenn, so probably not enough. Let's see. Oh, 10 fame. I like that. The rocks began tumbling down into the crevices below, smashing through the tank's shield and crushing it under their weight. The repulsor tank is defeated. Okay, so I guess between the 2 of them, they did it. So what do? I get rid of it? So it is defeated. I would think so. Okay, so bye tank. My goodness, you were quite troublesome, let me tell you. Okay. Oh, this is gone. With the tank defeated, all that remains is to finish up the rest of the patrol. Discard the terminal and the red rebel mission tokens. Okay, so we don't need the terminal anymore. We don't need the mission tokens. And let's see, she's finished because she moved and then she interacted. So, you know, I can feel more Imperials coming. We still have to defeat this guy, but I have a feeling Major peril. Okay, now it's major peril. Ooh, the sun sinks below the horizon, bathing the ice world in twilight. With the fading of the light, the cold bite of the wind increases. Each hero rolls one blue die for each of his or her activation portraits and suffer damage equal to the damage results and strain equal to the search results. Okay, so even worse. So 2 blue for each of them because they have 2 activations. So Fen first. Okay, so Fen suffers 2 damage and a strain. And remember, if we cannot suffer a strain, it turns into damage. So he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 out of 22 because he's got 12 plus another 10. So he's okay. And we still have some med packs that we can use. And for Shyla, 3 damage. Okay. No strain for her, just straight 3 damage. Because you know they like to be at the same damage. So now she's at 9 as well. Alright, well at least we didn't get any more Imperials. So we just have to kill this guy and I think we're done. We'll see. Who's first? I think we should have the Mandalorian do it. First, she will strain herself. With her Mandalorian whip, will strain to choose the Imperials and move them 3 spaces towards us, and then attack them. Because by moving him closer to us, then everyone's has a better chance of hitting them. So of course we're only attacking with the regulars, so green and yellow, and not the best. And he defends with the white. So he blocks 1, and then we have damage and a search, which I can use for Pierce. So that gets cancelled, so I have 2 damage. Of course he needs 3, but you know, we're on our way. So he's over here next to her now. Actually, I can move 1. I can move him here, so that he's on line of sight to this guy as well, you know. And she can go again because that was 1 action. So now that he's next to her, she'll use that action where she can replace and roll Christmas colors and try to. He only needs 1 more damage. Am I right? No, he's dead. He's got 3 damage. What am I thinking? Okay, here I was rolling again. He's got 3 health, so he's out. Bye, Imperial Officer. 2 fame. Oh, okay. Return to Echo Base. With the last of the Imperials dispatched, you finally have time to regroup. How many Echo Base troopers are on the map? Well, we still have the Echo Base troopers, 2 of them. Return to Echo Base. That was quick thinking, Lieutenant Talcon says to you. I think even Commander Skywalker would have been impressed. Talcon looks over her shoulder at her fellow trooper. You doing all right, Kish? He grimaces as he pulls a bandage tight around his injured arm, but not. Oh, so this must be Kish, because he's the one that's injured. Oh, don't fall. It's okay. Your arm's going to be fine. We got you, buddy. We need to keep moving, Talcon continues. The Imperials will be back and in greater numbers. You gain 10 fame for saving Lieutenant Talcon and Corporal Kish. Alright, well done. Let's continue. You take a moment to inspect the remains of the tank. You have never encountered anything like it before. You got lucky this time, but if there are more tanks like this one, they will pose a threat to the rebellion. You will need to find a more reliable way of taking these tanks down in the future. But first, you need to find a way of this snowball. Yeah, those tanks are killers. Let's continue. There's our victory. So let's see. We made 500 credits and 67 fame. Round bonus 0. Hey, what round bonus? There was a round bonus? I don't know what that is. Survival bonus 7 and fame 60. Okay, and then we got 1 XP class cards unlocked, which we'll do in a minute, and then the environmental hazard suit tier 2. So let's take a look at that one and see who's going to equip it. When you perform arrest, you recover 1 additional damage and deplete this card to recover 5 or remove all harmful conditions. So this card will just keep with our team, and we can equip it to either one, really. And we can even, I believe, we can even switch between missions. Who's carrying this? The one thing that so all the items kind of you can mix and match. Of course, you want probably want melee weapons for Shyla and Fen with the range. By the way, they heal up after an encounter, so all these are gone, but I can take care of that. Let's see. And then let's go to base and see what XP cards we get. Okay, so we're over here, and you can see that there's blue highlights on these two things. That's because there's stuff for us to do there, new items that we can acquire. Also, Hoth is highlighted in blue because our next mission is in Hoth. So we can go here and read a little bit about our next mission. The icy outer rim planet was the site of the decisive Imperial Assault on the Alliance Echo Base. Select a briefing in the trenches. That's really the only one we have. And like I told you guys before, we can go through the whole campaign if you guys are interested. I love this game. I like playing it. And we can even get better as we go. So let's see. Let's first get ourselves some XP. So Fen gets a new XP card. So he can choose from Take Cover, which for one strain, exhaust this card when an attack targeting you is declared. Add one white die to your defense pool. And the white die is special because it can actually make an attack miss. Symbol on it, which causes an attack to completely miss. His other choice is Tactical Movement. Exhaust this card at the start of your activation. Choose yourself or a friendly figure within 3 spaces. That figure gains 2 movement points. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys choose. If you guys want me to continue this adventure, then let me know what card, what level 1 card should I pick for both of them. But for Fen, do I pick Take Cover? Do I pick Tactical Movement? Because I don't have to pick this now. I can save and come back and do that as well. So let's see. What about Shyla? She has All-Out Attack or Responsiveness. So for all-out attack, exhaust this card while attacking with a melee weapon, apply a 1 damage and -1 surge to the attack results, or responsiveness. Exhaust this card at the start of your activation to gain 1 movement point. Exhaust this card at the start of your activation to recover 1 strain. And again, I'll let you guys pick. And then the other thing that we can do is we can go to the armory. Now, I don't know if, because I'm not going to buy anything now, if it'll reset the next time I come back. But I'll show you some of the stuff we have. We have level 1, tier 1 weapons. We have a range. We have a vibro knife. We have a DCC defender. We have a marksman barrel, an extended haft, and a disruption cell. So we could get any of these, as many as we can afford. We have 500, so this DTC defender looks interesting for 400 credits. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so here it is. The dice that it rolls are not too impressive, green and yellow. But for surges, it has 1 damage, 1 AC, plus 1 AC, or weaken, and then 2 actions, perform 3 attacks with this weapon. Okay, I like that. But it'll take a whole turn, but instead of attacking twice, we get to attack 3 times. $150, we get this one. The roll's the same, but of course the surges are not as impressive, right? No 3 attacks. The marksman barrel is actually an upgrade that we can do to one of our weapons, and the way I know that is because of that symbol there. If you look at Fen's weapon, you can add 1 upgrade to it. That's what that symbol means. The new weapon that we looked at actually has room for 2 upgrades. Here is the disruption cell that's on sale for 400 credits. A knife for 150, which is probably for Vyra, since Shyla Virat, since it's a melee weapon. Why do I keep changing people's names? And finally, the extended haft, which is another of the upgrades. And this one is 275 credits. Just to show you quickly, her weapon right now can take 1 upgrade. So there we go. We did everything that we showed you everything. If you guys want me to continue going, then all of this would matter, and the abilities that we get and the new weapons or the upgrades that we get are going to play a part when we go back to Hoth. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this run through. We'll go ahead and Save and quit. That's Imperial Assault Legends of the Alliance. Guys, there you have it. That was a full run through of Star Wars Imperial Assault with the Hoth expansion. I hope you enjoyed it. We made it. We are regrouping. Let me know if you want me to continue this, and we will go on an adventure together. Thank you guys for joining me. Subscribe to the channel. Join us on Twitter and on Instagram. And I will see you guys on the next video. But until then, may you play more games.